It's finally happening. The date is August 22nd, 2025, the very last day before the black moon rises. Most people will live this day as if it were ordinary, but you know better. You wouldn't be here if something deep inside of you wasn't already warning you. This day is different. On that day, energies will collide. People will feel restless. Arguments will spark without reason. Emotions will run high. What looks like coincidence is not coincidence at all. It's the black moon stirring hidden shadows. That is why you cannot risk being caught in the middle of it. You cannot risk carrying someone else's chaos. You must stay alone. When you are with others, their fear can become your fear. Their anger can become your anger. And under the black moon, emotions spread like fire. But when you choose solitude, you build a shield. You allow the truth to come through. Clear, sharp, undeniable. This day is not about loneliness. It's about protection. It's about making sure you are aligned with the voice that speaks only in silence. Chosen one. This message found you because you are being prepared. On August 22nd, the last day before the black moon, you are standing at a doorway. Cross it with noise, and you will miss the signs. Cross it in silence, and everything will be revealed to you. Stay until the very end of this video, because the most important message will come last. And if this already touches something inside of you, write 777 inches in the comments below. The last day before the black moon, August 22nd, 2025, will not feel like any other. You may notice it in the smallest details. The heaviness in the air, the way conversations feel sharper, the way people lose patience faster than usual. Things that normally pass without conflict may suddenly explode. Old wounds resurface, hidden tensions rise, and even technology or plans may seem to fail for no reason. These are not accidents. They are signals. The black moon is a mirror. It reveals what is usually hidden. When the world goes quiet, you begin to see what was always there but ignored. The shadows within yourself, the unspoken words of others, the patterns you thought you left behind. This is why solitude becomes your greatest ally on this day. Being surrounded by noise and people only blurs the vision. But when you choose to stay alone, the mirror is clear and the truth is sharp. On August 22nd, those who stay in crowds may find themselves drained, confused or overwhelmed. They may walk into arguments they never meant to start. They may say things they cannot take back. Why? Because the energy of others attaches itself to you more easily. Under the black moon, one person's anger can poison your calm. One person's doubt can silence your clarity. Even the presence of people who love you can be distracting because their own shadows are rising too. But solitude is different. When you choose to stay alone, you are not rejecting the world. You are protecting yourself. You are stepping into a sacred shield where no one else's emotions can stick to you. In that silence, you will hear the whispers that most people miss. Maybe it will come as a thought that feels too clear to ignore. Maybe it will come as a dream the night before. Maybe it will arrive as a sudden realization in the stillness of your room. Whatever form it takes, it will not reach you if you are drowning in the noise of others. Imagine it like this. The black moon is a storm. People running outside will be thrown around soaked and blinded by the rain. But those who step inside, those who stand in a quiet place, will see the lightning clearly, will hear the thunder as a message, not as chaos. The storm is the same, but the experience is completely different depending on where you stand. That is why you are being told stay alone. This day will test you. You will feel the urge to reach out, to meet someone, to distract yourself from the intensity. You may even feel a sudden pull to contact people you haven't spoken to in years. Resist it. This is not the time to lean on others because they cannot carry your burden, and you cannot carry theirs. On August 22nd, you are being asked to carry only yourself. That is enough. Some of you may feel fear about being alone, but let me tell you this: solitude on this day is not emptiness. It is alignment. You will not be alone in the way you think. When you step into silence, you will feel the presence of something greater guiding you, speaking to you in ways you cannot deny. That voice cannot compete with the noise of the world, but in your solitude, it becomes clear. This is also a day of cleansing. As the black moon approaches, many of you will feel old memories rising, past mistakes replaying, regrets surfacing. Do not run from them. Do not try to drown them out with distractions or the company of others. Sit with them. Let them rise, because when they rise in solitude, they can finally be released. When they rise in chaos, they only multiply. Chosen ones, you already feel different. That is why you are here. You were not meant to live like everyone else, blind to the signs, deaf to the messages. You were meant to notice, to prepare, to walk into the day with awareness, and that is why you are being warned now. Think of August 22nd as a spiritual reset button, but only those who choose solitude will find it. The world will try to keep you busy with obligations, with invitations, with endless distractions. You may even feel guilty for stepping aside, but remember this: sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is step away. In solitude, you will find clarity. In clarity, you will find direction, and in direction you will find strength. This is not a day for weakness. It is a day for choosing to stand apart, even when meant for the crowd. They are meant for the few who are willing to be still, to pay attention, to honor the silence. That is why you must stay alone, not because others are your enemy, but because their storms can drown out your signals. On August 22nd, be prepared for heightened sensitivity. You may find that every sound feels louder, every word feels sharper, every interaction leaves a stronger mark on you. That is why boundaries matter. Protect your space, protect your spirit. Do not allow every knock at your door, every message on your phone, every call for your attention to drag you away, because in every moment you step into distraction, you step out of alignment. This is also a time when hidden truths may be revealed through the most unexpected sources. A stranger's comment may strike you like lightning. A passing conversation may hold the exact words you needed. Even silence itself will speak volumes, if you allow it to. That is why solitude is sacred. In the quiet, every small detail becomes a message. Remember this: the black moon is not chaos for those who are prepared. It is revelation. It is not a curse for those who listen. It is clarity. The signs will come, and if you honor them, they will guide you through not just this night, but the path that unfolds after it. The signs will not arrive in neat order, nor will they announce themselves with certainty. They will slip quietly into your life like whispers carried on the wind. On the night before the black moon, and throughout the day of August 22nd, reality itself will feel different. Time may seem slower, or at moments strangely fast. You may feel a heaviness in your body as though the atmosphere has grown thicker. These are not illusions. They are the first signals that the veil has thinned, and what is normally hidden is pressing closer. Dreams will take on a new weight. Some of you will wake in the middle of the night, shaken by visions that feel too real to dismiss. A face from your past may appear. A place you have never been may unfold before you with such detail that it lingers for hours after you open your eyes. This is not your imagination playing tricks. It is your spirit receiving messages through the only language it can use while the mind rests. These dreams are not random. They are chosen for you, tailored to your path, urging you to pay attention. During the day, synchronicities will multiply. You may think of someone only to hear their name a moment later. You may look at a clock and find the same number repeating again and again, until you can no longer call it coincidence. Objects may fall, lights may flicker, technology may stutter in your presence. These are not malfunctions. They are echoes of the unseen world, reaching through the cracks, pulling your focus to the fact that the ordinary is dissolving. Even the natural world will respond. You might notice a bird circling for too long, or an animal staring at what seems to be nothing. The air may feel charged, as though a storm is gathering, even when the sky is clear, and within your own body, sudden waves of energy may rise, a rush of heat, a chill across your skin, a pounding in your chest with no logical cause. These are all messages, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. The signs are everywhere, but they demand stillness. If you are caught in crowds, you will dismiss them. If you are surrounded by the noise of others, you will drown them out. That is why solitude is not optional. It is essential. Alone, the pattern becomes visible. Alone, the whispers grow louder. Alone, you begin to realize that the universe has been speaking to you all along, waiting for this moment when you would finally listen. Do not run from the signs. Do not numb them with distractions or fear. When the dream shakes you awake, sit with it. When the coincidence shocks you, acknowledge it. When the strange chill or surge of energy passes through your body, breathe into it. These are not accidents. They are the black moon's way of pulling you closer to the truth that is meant only for you. And as you begin to notice, a shift will happen. What once frightened you will become guidance. What once seemed chaotic will reveal order. The signs will stop feeling like intrusions and start to feel like directions. You will no longer wander blindly. You will walk with awareness, with the certainty that each step, no matter how small, is part of a path already carved for you. This is why you must stay alone on August 22nd, because in solitude, the signs will surround you like stars in a dark sky, each one shining, each one pointing, each one confirming, you are chosen, you are guided, you are exactly where you are meant to be. And when the night deepens, you will feel it even stronger. The silence will no longer feel empty. It will feel alive. Every breath will carry weight. Every sound will seem charged. Every pause between thoughts will hold meaning. In solitude, you will begin to sense the presence that has always been with you but rarely noticed. It will not shout. It will not demand. It will simply be there, steady, guiding, waiting for you to acknowledge it. The more you surrender to that stillness, the more the signs will align. Dreams will bleed into waking life, and what you see in your sleep will echo in your reality. You may find yourself remembering a vision only to encounter it hours later, as if time itself has folded to confirm that you are walking on the right path. The boundaries between the physical and the unseen will blur, but instead of fear, you will feel clarity. You will know that what is hidden is no longer hiding from you. On August 22nd, every choice will matter more than usual. To pick up your phone, or to leave it silent. To answer the door or to remain still. To speak words that are empty or to hold them back and protect your energy. The black moon magnifies every action, and what is small on any other day becomes amplified on this one. That is why you must be deliberate, intentional, aware. Every step, every thought, every moment of stillness becomes part of the message. And when you remain alone, something remarkable happens. Your inner voice, the one you often silence, becomes undeniable. It will rise above the doubt, above the chatter of your mind, and it will feel different. This time, stronger, clearer, carrying a weight that makes you stop and listen. That is the voice of your spirit, finally freed from the static of the world, finally able to speak without interruption. Chosen one. This is not about surviving one strange day. This is about awakening to a new way of living. The black moon is a doorway, but doorways are useless if you refuse to walk through them. On August 22nd, you are being asked to step across, to let go of what binds you, and to embrace the unknown with courage. The signs are not simply guiding you for one night. They are preparing you for the days, months and years ahead. When the black moon passes, you will carry with you the clarity of everything you saw in solitude. The dreams, the coincidences, the whispers, they will not vanish. They will stay with you like seeds planted in your spirit, waiting to bloom in their time. And when challenges rise again, you will remember this night. You will remember how silence spoke, how solitude revealed, how the signs aligned, and you will walk with a strength that others will not understand. This is why you were called to stay alone, not because loneliness is your fate, but because solitude is your initiation. The black moon does not strip you to leave you empty. It strips you to show you what has always been within. So do not fear what you feel. Do not fear the dreams, the whispers, the strange alignments. They are not meant to break you. They are meant to remind you that you are chosen, remind you that you are guided, remind you that even in the darkest night, the stars still burn, and on the last day before the black moon, those stars will shine only for those who are willing to see them. Today is not like the other days you have lived, even if the world around you looks the same, even if the sky above carries the same stars, even if the hours tick by as they always do. Something is shifting beneath the surface. You can feel it already, can't you? That restlessness in your chest, the strange heaviness in the air, the way your thoughts keep circling back to something you can't quite explain. This is not chance. This is not your imagination. This is the pull of August 22nd, the final day before the black moon. On this day something in your life will be tested. It may arrive suddenly, a conversation that stings sharper than it should, an old memory that rises without warning, a decision that feels heavier than it should, or it may be subtle, so subtle that only those who are paying attention will recognize it, a glance that lingers too long, a silence that speaks louder than words, a thought that refuses to leave your mind. But whether loud or quiet, whether undeniable or delicate, it will come. And when it does, it will not just be another passing moment, it will be a turning point. The black moon has always carried this energy. It pulls at the hidden, it drags the shadows into the light, it reveals the cracks in the things you once thought were solid. That is why today you cannot afford to lose yourself in noise. If you surround yourself with the distractions of others, if you let the chaos of the crowd swallow your attention, you will miss what is being shown to you. The message is fragile, but it is also urgent. It does not shout. It whispers, and whispers can only be heard in silence. So chosen one, you must stay alone, not because solitude is punishment, but because solitude is clarity. Alone, you will notice the shift in the air. Alone you will catch the subtle details that others dismiss. Alone, you will feel the moment the energy bends and reveals itself to you. Something is aligning in your life today. It may look like loss, but it is really release. It may look like conflict, but it is really cleansing. It may look like an ending, but it is really the preparation for a beginning. The black moon strips away illusions, and sometimes illusions are comfortable. Sometimes they are what you cling to, because you are afraid of what happens when they fall apart. But today, one of those illusions will crack, and you must be awake enough to recognize it for what it is, a sign, not a tragedy. This is why you feel the weight in your body, why your spirit seems restless. The universe is aligning threads around you, and if you are still, you will see the pattern forming. You will see why the things you lost had to fall away. You will see why certain people could not walk further with you. You will see why you have been feeling pulled towards something you cannot yet name. But here is the danger. If you ignore this, if you drown it in distraction, if you dismiss the signs as coincidence, the day will pass, and you will step into tomorrow unchanged. The message will have come and gone, and the shift will happen without you. You will be carried into the next cycle, heavy with the same chains you should have let go of. That is why this warning matters now. That is why you are hearing these words, because you are not meant to miss it. You are meant to awaken. So prepare yourself. When the strange thought comes, honor it. When the silence feels heavier than usual, stay with it. When you feel that chill crawl across your skin for no reason, don't brush it away. Pay attention. These are not accidents. They are not meaningless. They are the fingerprints of the black moon pressed against your life. Today you will be given a choice to dismiss the signs or to listen, to cling to the illusions or to release them, to run from solitude or to embrace it. And what you choose will shape not only this night, but the days to come. Remember this: the black moon does not come to everyone. It comes to the ones who are ready. And if you are here listening, drawn into these words, it is because you are ready. You may not feel ready, but readiness is not about certainty. It is about being willing. Willing to see, willing to hear, willing to step into the unknown. So chosen one, do not be afraid of today. Something is coming. Something that will touch your life in a way you cannot ignore. And when it arrives, you will understand why you were told to stay alone. Because only in solitude will you be able to recognize it for what it truly is, not random, not meaningless, but the first page of the new chapter you have been waiting for. For some of you, this day will come as an ending, a relationship, a connection, or even an attachment you thought you could not live without, will reveal its cracks. Words may be spoken that cannot be taken back, or a silence may settle that feels heavier than any argument. Do not fight it. Do not cling to what is being stripped away. The black moon does not take from you what you need. It only takes what you were never meant to keep. This ending is not a punishment. It is a release, a clearing of space, so that what is real, what is lasting, what is meant for you can finally enter. For others, this day will be a beginning. A door you didn't even realize was there will suddenly open. It might be an opportunity, a chance meeting, or a revelation about yourself that changes everything. At first, it may feel small, almost too small to notice. But when you look back, you will see that today was the seed of something far greater. Do not dismiss the small beginnings. They are often the most powerful, and for some this day will be a confrontation, not with another person, but with yourself. You will feel the weight of your own choices, the reflection of your own patterns staring back at you. Old fears may rise. Regrets you thought you buried may knock loudly at your heart. This will not feel easy, but it is necessary, because on the last day before the black moon, the only way forward is through honesty. You must see yourself clearly, not the version you show to others, not the mask you wear, but the truth of who you are, and what you have been running from. That truth, though heavy, will set you free. And still, for others, this day will feel like chaos. Everything may seem to go wrong at once. Plans will fall apart, people will act strangely, nothing will move smoothly. But here is the secret: chaos is not random. It is the breaking of what could no longer stand. It is the shaking of the ground, so that false foundations will crumble, and only the solid truth will remain. If you feel chaos today, do not despair. Look closer. Within that chaos is the very message you are meant to see. But whether it comes as an ending, a beginning, a confrontation, or even chaos, the black moon's purpose is the same: to awaken you, to shake you free from illusions, to prepare you for what is waiting beyond this night. And it will not be the same for everyone. Each chosen one will experience it differently, according to the lessons they most need. That is why comparing your path to others will only bring confusion. Trust what happens to you. Trust the shape your message takes. Remember this: the great shift does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it is as simple as a decision made in silence, a thought that feels heavier than it should, a dream that refuses to fade when the sun rises. These are the gateways of transformation, and they often appear ordinary at first glance. But nothing about this day is ordinary. Nothing about this moment is small. Chosen one, you are standing at the edge of something greater than you can yet imagine. The energy is heavy because it is sacred. The silence is loud because it is carrying messages. The tension you feel is proof that you are not wrong. Something is about to happen, and when it does, it will not just touch the surface of your life. It will reach into the very core of who you are, rearranging, realigning, reminding you of the destiny you carry. This is why you must remain still. This is why you must remain alone. Because only in solitude can you catch the moment when it comes. Only in silence can you feel the shift without distortion. Only in stillness can you recognize that today is not simply passing you by. It is calling you to awaken. Chosen one. The hours are moving quickly, and this day will not wait for you. The black moon is already casting its shadow, already weaving its message into the smallest corners of your life. Before the night closes, you must make a choice, to drown in noise and distraction, or to step into the silence where truth is waiting. Do not underestimate this moment. What happens today will echo far beyond these 24 hours. The conversations you allow, the energy you absorb, the thoughts you honor, they will set the tone for what is to come. That is why solitude matters so deeply, because in solitude, you are untouched. In solitude, you are clear. In solitude, you are guided. This is not punishment. It is preparation. It is the universe, the unseen, the eternal whispering to you. Be still. Be ready. I am speaking. And if you listen, truly listen, you will carry a strength into tomorrow that no one will understand. You will see with eyes that others cannot open. You will walk with clarity that cannot be shaken. So before this day ends, step away, turn down the noise, allow yourself to be alone, even if only for a little while. Sit in the silence and notice what rises. The dream, the thought, the whisper, the sign. It will come. And when it does, you will know. Remember this: the black moon does not appear to confuse you. It appears to awaken you. And this day, August 22nd, is your moment to awaken. Do not let it pass unnoticed. Do not let it slip away. Chosen one. Today is not ordinary. Today destiny calls your name. Answer it in silence. Answer it in solitude. And when the night closes, you will know why you were chosen to hear these words. Chosen one. Before this day ends, you need to understand one truth. Today is not like any other day. What you choose in these hours will echo in the days ahead. You may not see it immediately, but the decisions you make now, who you allow near you, what you give your energy to, whether you stay in noise or in silence, will shape what comes next in your life. This is why solitude matters. Being alone today is not about isolation, it is about protection. When you are with others, their doubts, fears, and hidden energy cling to you. But when you step back, even for a little while, you clear the space for your own voice, your own truth, your own clarity to rise. That clarity is what you will need most after this day has passed. Something will shift in your life now. It may feel like an ending. It may come as a small but powerful beginning. Or it may simply be the realization that you can no longer keep living the way you have. Whatever form it takes, you will know it when it arrives, because it will stay with you. It will not leave your mind. It will demand your attention. And if you are still enough, alone enough, you will understand exactly what it means. Chosen one. Do not let this day slip away, as if it were nothing. Do not bury yourself in distractions tonight. Give yourself the silence to notice, because if you do, you will wake tomorrow carrying a strength and clarity that cannot be taken from you. Remember this: the black moon is not here to harm you, it is here to reveal you. And before this night ends, you must decide, will you let the moment pass you by, or will you step into the quiet, and finally hear what was always meant for you?